Is the Glock 19 the best choice for your first handgun? You need to ask yourself, what are you looking for in your first handgun? For me, home defense. I needed a gun that I could take to the range, learn how to shoot, get efficient with shooting a handgun. That was number 2. Number 3, ease of use. I was looking for a gun that I could operate easily because I'm new into handguns. So if you are new into handguns, you are watching these videos because you are unsure about which gun to pick, I'm going to tell you why the Glock 19 is the perfect choice. Alright guys, why did I want a Glock 19? To protect my house, to protect my family. Yes, there is a ton of different guns, shotguns, handguns. Anything can protect your house, guys, but home defense was one of the main reasons, okay? This world is getting crazy, and it's getting crazier and crazier every day. Every day you turn on the news, there's a terrorist attack. Now, if you're out in the street and you don't have a concealed carry permit, you're not going to be having a gun to protect yourself. But if you do, you're already ready. But for home defense, guys, when you are at home and somebody is breaking into your house, I think everybody should have protection. I was looking to spend $500 for a home protection gun, and the Glock 19 is not a bad idea, guys. It is reliable. It's gonna work when it needs to work. It can sit by your bedside. All you have to do is grab it. There is nothing else you have to fumble with. Grab your Glock 19 and take down your target if you have to. I hope nobody has to deal with that, guys, but it happens every single day in this country. People just do not care anymore. Protect your house, guys, and a Glock 19 is a perfect option. For your first handgun is a perfect gun to protect your house, guys. So that is the very first reason why I chose the Glock 19. It is not the only reason. The other reason why I chose the Glock 19, and I think the Glock 19 is a great choice, guys, is I wanted something to learn to shoot with. I want something that I can just fire rounds through day after day. Well, not day after day, but go to the range quite often, get efficient with a handgun, learn how to shoot. I think the Glock 19 is a perfect gun for that. First off, it is a 9mm gun. Okay, 9mm is very plentiful. It is cheaper ammo. Okay, it's not going to cost you as much to learn how to shoot with this gun. So I think 9mm is probably where you should start if it's your first gun. I don't think you should start off shooting a 40. But if you decide to do that, you decide to do that. I mean, the upside to that is if you're dealing with a 40, you're going to be getting more recoil. You grab one of these and it'll feel like nothing. But I think you should start off with a 9mm. And also, guys, pertaining to 9mm is that my wife, for home defense as well, and for shooting, I want something that she can handle. I don't want to buy a 40 caliber and my wife's, at the range and kicking back like this and she can't handle it, right? So 9mm, a little less recoil, something that I can handle easily, my wife can handle easily, and my kids or whoever can handle easily if there's a home invasion and they need to grab the gun and use it. And something that we can take to the range, guys. All of us can take it to the range, practice, shoot, learn how to be efficient with the handgun. Glock 19. And guys, to be honest with you, the Glock 19 is not only a good first handgun, it's a great handgun altogether. And I think in the United States it's probably the most popular gun. This gun, if you go to the store, they're probably going to have 3, 4 at a time. They're going to keep having them shipped in and shipped in because people are just taking them off the shelves. Glock 19, guys. Why I chose it: home defense, number 1. Number 2, something I can take to the range, learn how to shoot with. And because it is my first handgun, what if it is my only handgun? I was thinking about this too. What if I'm only buying one handgun? You only have one chance to pick the right handgun, guys. So when I did this, I'm sure I'm going to buy more guns, but you know, my wife, not really into guns. I am. I may buy more, probably will, but if I only get one chance, guys, one chance to buy a gun, I'm so glad I chose the Glock 19. Can't go wrong if that is going to be your only handgun that you buy. Alright guys, so we talked about home defense, we talked about shooting, target practice, learning how to shoot with the gun. Both reasons why are good reasons why I chose the Glock 19. But guys, number 3, probably the most important one, is that for your first handgun, I want something that was easy to use. Okay? I'm not that versed into handguns, so when I bought a gun, I wanted a gun like a Glock. All Glocks are the same, guys. There is no manual safeties on here. No manual safeties, right? The only safety, technically, there's a couple safeties in here, but the one that you, for your first handgun, why I think this is the most important is the safety's in your head, okay? The only way this gun's gonna go off is that if you pull the trigger. And actually, there's a little thing right here that you have to depress first before you can pull the trigger. If you hit it up high, it will not go, okay? But there's not much to it, guys. You aim, and when you want to fire, you put your finger in there and you pull the trigger, okay? Simple, easy to use. I just grab the gun and I'm ready to use it. When I'm ready to use it, I pull the trigger. There's a lot of guns like SIGs. I was looking at a SIG SP2022. Great gun. That's probably maybe my second gun because I didn't want to spend more than $500. Okay, they have decockers, right? So it's a hammer fired gun, and you have to, you know, rack the slide. It goes into single action, and you decock it. So there's another lever on that. Some, hey, you know, 1911s have safeties. Berettas have safeties, right? So the reason why I chose this, guys, is mental, right? Something that I want to learn how to shoot using my mind as a safety, right? So that when I grab or I buy a Beretta later or a 1911, you know, I've already learned mentally that the safety, you don't want to buy like a 1911 first and then you're used to the safety and then you grab this gun and then you're like, oh no, I don't need a safety, right? So to me, ease of use, guys. You pick it up, you pick it up and you fire when you want to fire. This gun will fire. There's nothing else. It's very straightforward, guys. Very basic. Some people don't like the look of these. I think they look good. I actually like the look of the Glock, but some people don't, and that may drive people away from it. Some people don't like the grip. One other thing, guys, is that these guns are totally upgradable. You know, people change out the recoil springs. They put grip tape on here. They shave these off because they don't like the grip. For me, I picked up this gun, guys, and it just fit. It just fit, and I knew right when it fit, because I was looking at this anyways. I grabbed it, it fit my hand, perfect, and I was sold, guys. You know, a lot of people on YouTube love the Glock 19. What can I say? It's a great handgun. Great handgun. And for your first handgun, guys, definitely, you can't go wrong with the Glock 19. You know, if you're looking at other guns, go ahead and get what you guys want to get, but I think the Glock 19 is probably one of the best, if not the best choice for your first handgun.